Geminis, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what February has in store. Of course, any information you need to get a personal reading will be listed in the description, so check there. If you want to see future readings or when I go live, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And the official times when I go live and take questions, personal reading questions, is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10:30 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check out the channel around those times if you want to see those lives. But let's go ahead and see what's going on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are they not expecting to happen for them in the first half of February? So we have the Star card, the Queen of Swords, the Hangman, the Ace of Wands. Okay, we got everything falling. The Three of Cups. I'm not going to take all of these. It's way too many. And let's pull one more. Okay, we have one that fell. And we have the Six of Wands. Okay, interesting. Let's also pull some cards from this deck. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are they not expecting? So we have the Mountain. Ooh, you guys have had an interesting time. Let's talk about it. We have the Woman. We have the Star, or not the Star, the Moon, Fox. We have Child, and we have House that fell. And let's pull about four more. Okay, we have the Tree, Star, Tower, and the Bear. So let's get into it. Okay, so kind of going into what I was seeing earlier, you guys have had an interesting time. I think that there's been, for one, a lot of stuff going on in your sign just astrologically, but bringing it down to more so energetically, there's been this need to kind of like let everything soak in, especially with like the level of events that have transpired, and like in terms of figuring out which way to move. It's like there's been so much confusion. And just to kind of bring it to this present moment, what I'm getting here, Geminis, what you're not expecting to happen as you're like on your journey, doing your thing, focusing on you, healing, okay, doing what's right, or at least trying to, you could find yourself being faced with certain temptations. Now, this could be you having a very egotistical ex who could be, saying things about you in a mutual friend group and making things weird. This could even be them doing things for attention or trying to get your attention, or like constantly reaching out. This could even be you having, if this isn't like an ex situation, it's not always an ex situation, of course. If this is like even a coworker situation, I'm seeing you could be, trying to focus on you, trying to level up in your career, even though it could be certain adversities and things that you don't really like or feel as if, you agree with your company. You could be showing up and doing what you can, and it almost seems as if there's like people who are working against you in the workplace, and they could be purposely doing things during this time frame to like make your job harder, or to kind of like even put it more on display in terms of how they feel or their animosity towards you. Especially if you are getting like certain praises from higher ups. Okay, or you could be considered for certain positions that other people want here. Okay, I also feel like Geminis, if you've just been out of it in general, not feeling like yourself, not really inspired or just mentally focused, there's going to be a complete 180 that takes place. Okay, I think that what inspires you is the fact that you aren't exactly where you want to be, and this is going to give you a new level of hunger, and this is going to put you in a space of success, or this the success that you are trying to tap into as you guys show up consistently and do the work, of course. So this looks really good. Let's go into the rest of this reading again with mountain, the moon, the woman here. It just feels like a lot of my divine feminine who are watching, you've been struggling with overcoming your emotions and the emotional mood swings or emotional moments that you've been experiencing. This could be you having moments where, you start to reminisce on how things may have been at one point, or you just have emotional mood swings or highs and lows. And for a lot of you too, this could be connected to the fact that you don't really know certain people's motives or intentions, or who genuinely has your best interest and who doesn't, who's just out for themselves. Especially, like I said, in a workplace situation, within a living situation, okay, within, of course, romance. But for others of you, it's more so like the question of trusting the process too. Like the moon card is the energy of worry or needing to be in tune with your intuition as well. So I think that in February, what's going to happen for you guys, like I said, there's this overcoming of obstacles, of course, but it's like this need to watch out for shady people in your environment, or needing to also stay away from like this fear complex of what the future may hold, especially in doing new things. Okay, another thing that I'm kind of picking up on, if you are recently, or if you recently purchased a home or you recently moved, there may be certain things that you may need to like inspect or make sure is okay with the structure of the home. There could have been also like some false advertising in terms of like the property itself. So just kind of like making sure that you are like doing the proper inspections and whatnot. There may be a family member who really wants to mend the relationship between you two. And what's so interesting, I have two cards that represent the star. We have the star in the tarot and we have the star in the Lenormand deck. I always struggle with the name. Anywho, so this is going into some sort of healing that's going to be taking place, or that's going to be of subject. I think that there could be some sort of, like I said, family member, person you may have children with, who could be trying to work on things, especially if this is like a maternal figure. Like the bear usually represents a grandmother, uh, a mother, an older lady. I also feel like there could be some sort of opportunity that presents itself during this time frame. Okay, if you're like going after some sort of new job, or you're going after certain creative opportunities, like reaching out to people and networking, you could stumble across a really grand opportunity to work for like a really nice company if you keep applying yourself. And that was like very random and specific, but these are just some of the things that I'm seeing. I hope that you're able to take something from this reading. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you later, Geminis.